Can you solve all these Class 10 English Chapter 1 A Letter to God questions? Peso means.
Right choice. A currency is best.
Lencho was a.
Solid response. Farmer is valid.
Who is Lencho?
Smart move.
A farmer is accurate answer. Who stands for?
Strong choice. World Health Organization is right.
Who was Lencho?
Valid point. A farmer is true. Who is Hodkin?
Bravo. Gardener is the answer.
How was the air?
You got it. Fresh and sweet fits.
Meaning of crest. Nice selection. Top of a hill is correct. When did it rain?
Excellent. During the meal is well reasoned.
Lencho hopped for.
Great job. Good rain is accurate.
What is a peso? Well reasoned. Latin American currency is correct.
Lencho was a dash.
Right again. Farmer is valid.
Conscience means.
Sharp thinking. Moral sense of right-wrong is right.
Meaning of crooks.
Great thinking. Dishonest is right.
Meaning of predict.
Nice work. Foretell fits perfectly.
Who helped Lencho?
Well done. Postmaster is right.
Opposite of crest. Good thinking. Bottom of hill is right.
Lencho dedicated in.
Well picked. Agriculture is correct.
Meaning of exposing. Good job. Revealing works well.
Meaning of resemble.
On track. Be similar is correct.
How much Lencho get? You're right. 70 is correct. How read the letter? Clear logic. The postmaster is sound. Did postmaster laugh? Smart pick. S is correct.
Other word for supper.
Correct response. Dinner is accurate. Meaning of intimately.
Excellent choice. Thoroughly is right.
Who wrote the letter?
Perfect. Lencho is the one.
Lencho was expecting.
Exactly. Rain makes sense.
The crop that grew was?
Correct. Corn is spot on.
Why did Lencho go out? You chose to feel the raindrops. Correct. The hailstorm had dash.
Nicely done. Destroyed the crops is solid.
Synonyms of intimately. Right choice. Closely is best.
Lencho's profession was.
You chose farming. Correct. Where did Lencho lived? Perfect. Crest of hill is the one. Other word for downpour.
Bravo. Heavy rain is the answer.
Meaning of amiable is?
Valid point. Kind-hearted and friendly is true.
What did the earth need?
Correct. Downpour is spot on. Peso is the currency of. On track. Mexico is correct.
Who answered his letter? Clear logic. The postmaster is sound. Far be through right is dash.
Well done. Written is right.
Verb 2 of break is dash.
You got it? Broke fits? Lencho had got only dash. Good job. Centipisos works well. What were frozen pearls? You're right. Hailstones is correct. The meaning of downpour. Nicely done. Heavy rain is solid. Verbs of spend is dash. Great thinking. Spent is right. Lencho had faith in God. Great job. True is accurate. What are raindrops like? Sharp thinking. Sense is right. The antonym of pickup is excellent. Drop is well reasoned. What did Lencho hope for? Strong choice. Rain is right. What were 5-cent coins? Smart move. Small raindrops is accurate answer. The word amiable means smart pick. Friendly is correct. Tick the correct spelling. Excellent choice. Immediately is right. What was the woman doing? Well picked. Preparing dinner is correct. Lencho was in dash of man. Right again? Ox is valid. The author of the story is nice selection. GL Fintis is correct. How much money Lencho got? Solid response. 70 pesos is Lencho wrote the letter to. Well reasoned. God is correct. Meaning of word creased. Good thinking. Wrinkling is right. The rain changed into dash. Nice work. Hailstone fits perfectly. Synonym of word grateful. Correct response. Obliged is accurate. The field was white as if. Exactly. Covered with salt makes sense. Did Lencho believe in God? Smart move. Yes is accurate answer. It will save me much work. Nice work. Future fits perfectly. Lencho had a field of dash. Well reasoned. Ripe corn is correct. The hailstorm resembles too. Perfect. New silver coins is the one. What tense means right now? Correct response. Present is accurate. Antonym of solitary is dash. Smart pick. Accompanied is correct. What did the rain turn into? Valid point. Hailstorm is true. Who was Lencho's only hope? Excellent. God is well reasoned. What did Lencho demand God? Well picked. 100 pesos is correct. What was totally destroyed? Good job. Corns works well. Who is you in the passage? You chose God. Correct. Find the synonym of amiable. Nice selection. Kind-hearted and friendly is correct. Where was the house located? Sharp thinking. Hill is right. When did he wrote the letter? Strong choice. Sunday is right. How did the postmaster look? Right choice. Fat and amiable is best. Who was a fat, amiable fellow?
Right again. The postmaster is valid.
How did he describe the rain?
Great thinking. As new coins is right.
What is the meaning of crest?
Excellent choice. Top of hill is right. Who had sent money to Lencho? Well done. Postmaster is right. Here, frosty pearls signify.
Nicely done. Hailstones is solid.
Lencho asked God to send him.
Correct. 100 pesos is spot on.
It's great Dasha here, Dashka you.
You're right. To das from is correct.
Who did the signature as God?
On track. Postmaster is correct.
What was Lencho's occupation?
Exactly. Farming makes sense.
When did Lencho got the letter?
Great job. Sunday is accurate.
Lencho went out in the rain too. Good thinking. To feel the rain is right. What destroyed Lencho's crops?
Solid response. A hailstorm is valid.
The dash were 10-cent pieces.
You got it. Big raindrops fits.
What was Lencho compared with?
Clear logic. Ox is sound.
What uplifted the poet's mood?
Bravo. The dust of snow is the answer.
Lencho wrote a letter too. Good thinking? God is right. Peso is the currency of Mexico.
You're right. False is correct.
Did Lencho have any neighbors?
Good job. No works well.
What's the name of the farmer?
Clear logic? Lencho is sound. Which tree does the crow shake?
Correct. Hemlock is spot on.
Lencho write a letter to Dash. Great thinking. God is right.
What were the older boys doing? Excellent choice. Working in field is right.
What did the rain changed into?
Right again. Hailstorm is valid.
The boy ran out of the house too.
Bravo. Collect the hailstones is the answer.
How much money did Lencho want?
Nice selection. 100 pesos is correct.
What is the name of the author? Great job. G.L. Fuentes is accurate. Who is the writer of this story? Smart pick. G.L. Fuentes is correct.
What is the meaning of amiable?
Smart move. Friendly is accurate answer.
What crop was farmed by Lencho?
On track. Corn is correct.
Who is the writer of the lesson? Perfect. G.L. Fuentes is the one.
Lencho needed 100 pesos for.
Valid point. Sow his field is true.
What can he see from the height?
Excellent. River and ripe corn is well reasoned. Lencho was an illiterate person.
Right choice. False is best.
Who wrote the letter for Lencho?
Well picked. Lencho himself is correct.
Which crop was grown in the farm? Nice work. Corn fits perfectly. Lencho had no family of his own.
You chose false. Correct?
Lencho compared small drops with.
Well reasoned. 5-cent pieces is correct.
Lencho's wife was preparing dash.
Solid response. Evening meal is valid.
Who is the author of the letter?
Strong choice. Unknown is right.
Barley was growing on his fields.
Sharp thinking. False is right. Who handed the letter to Lencho?
Correct response. The postman is accurate. Where is Lencho's house located? Nicely done. In a valley is solid. What did Lencho think of the post? Exactly. Bunch of crooks makes sense. What were the smaller ones doing? Well done. Playing near the house is right. Idioms and slang are okay in dash. You got it?
Informal letters, emails, fits.
Where did Lencho gave his letter? You're right. Handover to postman is correct. What did Lencho sow in his field? Excellent choice. Corn is right. What crop grew in Lencho's field? Correct response. Corn is accurate. Who is the narrator of the story? Nice selection. Sing's Day is correct. Lencho was a farmer by profession. Well reasoned. True is correct. Lencho sought dash help from God. Good job. Financial works well. What do you understand by road? Nicely done. Held in regret is solid. How many children did Lencho has? You chose 2? Correct. Lencho predicted. Excellent. Irene is well reasoned. Who found Lencho's letter to God? Solid response. The postmaster is valid. What were the postmaster's traits? Well done. Fat, amiable, and kind is right. Lencho's crop was destroyed due to. On track. Heavy hailstorms is correct. Tricky had no medicinal treatment. Nice work. True fits perfectly. What destroyed Lencho's cornfield? Strong choice. A hailstorm is right. What tense means already happened? Right again. Past is valid. Lencho's soul was filled with dash. Sharp thinking. Sadness is right. After hailstorm, what did Lencho do? Bravo! Composed a letter is the answer. What do the new coins represent? Perfect. Raindrops is the one. How much money did Lencho receive? Right choice. 70 pesos is best. Lencho compared the big drops with. You got it. 10-cent pieces fits. What is the single hope of Lencho? Great thinking. Help from God is right. Lencho worked like a dash in field. Smart pick. Fox is correct. To whom did Lencho write a letter? Well picked. God is correct. What do you understand by locust? Good thinking. Insects like grasshoppers is right. What was the name of the thief boy?
Valid point. Sing's day is true.
What does Lencho believe about God?
Smart move. God will help him is accurate answer.
How many times Lencho wrote letter?
Correct 2 is spot on. Who read the letter sent by Lencho? Clear logic. The postmaster is sound.
What are the raindrops compared to?
Exactly. 5-cent and 10-cent coins make sense.
What did Lencho call to raindrops?
Great job. New coins is accurate. A letter to God was written by Dash. You're right. G50 fluence is correct. What is the meaning of hailstone? Nice selection. Growing hail is correct. How much money does Lencho request? Well done. 100 pesos is right. What does Lencho's house represent? Great job. Isolation is accurate.
Lencho's crop was ruined because of?
Nicely done. Hailstrom is solid.
How much pesos did Lencho ask for?
You got it. 100 fits.
What came after the raining started?
Correct response. A strong wind is accurate. The Dash were working in the fields. Excellent. Older boys is well reasoned. What were like the new silver coins? Correct. Hailstones is spot on.
What type of man was the postmaster?
Perfect. Fat and amiable is the one. How much did the postmaster arrange? Smart move. Centi pesos is accurate answer. How much money did the speaker need? Bravo. 100 pesos is the answer. Heavy rain destroyed Lencho's fields. Right again. False is valid.
What do the frozen pearls refer to?
Good job. Hailstones works well. The postmaster sent the money to Dash. Great thinking. Snack is right.
What is the rhyme scheme of the poem?
Exactly. A Babsy seed makes sense. What is the past tense form of smile? Clear logic. Smiled is sound. What could man see in the northeast? Valid point. Huge mountains of clouds is true. He wondered at the dash of the rider. You chose faith. Correct. What was the main theme of the story?
Solid response. Faith and hope is valid.
What had Lencho planted in his fields? Well picked. Corns is correct. Lencho had an unshakable faith in God. Smart pick. True is correct. Was Lencho surprised to see the money? Strong choice. Not at all is right. How many pesos the farmer asked to God? Well reasoned. 100 is correct.
The house stood on the crest of a hill. Right choice. True is best.
Lencho did not know much how to write. Sharp thinking. False is right. How much money did Lencho ask God for?
Good thinking. 100 pesos is right.
What did Lencho think about the storm? On track. It was a curse is correct. How much money was demanded by Lencho?
Excellent choice. 100 pesos is right. Find the word meaning top of the hill.
Nice work. Crest fits perfectly.
What did Lencho think about God's eyes? Right choice. They see everything is best. Who does Lencho have complete faith in? Great job. God is accurate. What does the dust of snow represent? Exactly. Healing power of nature makes sense. Whom did Lencho call a bunch of crooks?
On track. The post office employees is correct.
The rain was expected to come from Dash. Bravo. The northeast is the answer. An extremely strong wind is called Dash. You chose gale. Correct. What direction did the storm come from? Well reasoned. Northeast is correct. Who is the writer of A Letter to God? Perfect. Gregorio Lopez and Fuentes is the one. For how long was Tricky at the surgery? Valid point. A fortnight is true.
Lencho compares the raindrops with Dash.
Good job. New coins works well. He didn't want the rain to pass quickly. Nice work. False fits perfectly. The name of the farmer in the lesson is? Nice selection. Lencho is correct. Lencho called the post office employees. Well picked. Bunch of crooks is correct. How did Lencho feel after the hailstorm? Sharp thinking. Sad is right. Who is the author of A Letter to God? Correct response. G. Luful is accurate. The crow and hemlock tree symbolize a dash.
Solid response. Sorrow is valid.
What was seen as if covered with salt? You got it. The field fits. This is the first dash I am looking for. Correct. That is spot on.
Along with rain, big hailstones also dash. Strong choice. Began to fall is right.
What does Lencho do after the hailstorm? Clear logic. Writes a letter is sound. What destroyed Lencho's field completely? You're right. Hailstones is correct. At last, what does he see after scanning? Excellent. Clouds is well reasoned. Who gave a reply to the letter of Lencho? Good thinking. Postmaster is right. Name the poetries written by Robert Frost.
Well done. Both is right.
What started falling along with the rain? Smart pick. Hailstones is correct. On what day did he go to the post office? Great thinking. Sunday is right. Harry Singh had the notes near to his dash. Nicely done. Waist is solid. What does Lencho compare the raindrops to? Smart move. New coins is accurate answer. Which crop was growing on Lencho's fields? Right again. Corn is valid. You will enjoy this book about inventions. Excellent choice. Future is right. The hail rained on the whole area for Dash. Great thinking. 60 minutes is right. How many pesos did Lencho demand from God?
Good thinking. 100 is right.
How did Lencho feel when it starting rain? Right choice. He was happy as best.
What did Lencho's sons do during the rain?
Clear logic. Played near the house is sound.
The field looked like it was covered with.
Smart move. Salt is accurate answer.
What does the element of fire stand for?
You got it. Violent desires fits. What does with a blow of his fist imply? Nice selection. With great force is correct.
Which type of farming the farmer was doing?
Nice work, corn fits perfectly. What covered the Lencho's field after hail? Correct response. Ice is accurate. Which adjective pair suits Lencho the best?
Valid point. Naive and unquestioning is true.
In the past, people invented steam engines.
On track?
Past is correct. How much money did Lencho ask for from God? Well done. 100 pesos is right.
Who is the poet of the poem, Dust of Snow?
Solid response. Robert Frost is valid. What did the hailstones initially resemble? Well reasoned. New silver coins is correct. What did Lencho write in his letter to God? Sharp thinking. A request for money is right. What does Lencho hope for to help his crops?
Excellent choice. A downpour is right.
The field was white, as if covered with dash. Nicely done. Salt is solid. What were the characteristics of a postmaster? Correct. Amiable and fat is spot on. Only hope left was help from the post office. Bravo. False is the answer. What does Lencho expect to receive from God? Good job. Money works well. What did Lencho say the raindrops resembled? You're right. Coins is correct. How much money had Lencho received from God? Right again. 70 pesos is valid. Through which medium did Lencho contact God?
Great job. Letter is accurate.
Lencho could see the sky toward the dash.
Perfect. Northeast is the one.
According to Lencho, dash is hidden from God. Excellent. Nothing is well reasoned.
What does the word ox in the chapter mean?
Exactly. Hardworking and simple person makes sense. Lencho was naive and had blind faith in God. Well picked. True is correct. The postmaster was a dash. Amiable fellow. Smart pick. Fat is correct. He looked at the field of ripe corn with dash.
Strong choice. Worry is right.
What did Lencho ask for in his second letter? You chose more money. Correct. At least, how many children does Lencho have? Sharp thinking. At least 4 is right. Where was the Lencho's option house situated? Smart move. Low hill is accurate answer. Lencho was grateful for the money he received. You're right. False is correct. What was the main theme of a letter to God?
Valid point. Faith and hope is true.
What does the postmaster admire about Lencho? Correct response. His faith in God is accurate. Who translate A Letter to God into English?
Great thinking. Donald Yates is right.
What was Lench expecting from his cornfields?
Solid response. A good harvest is valid.
Hari Singh stole a bundle of Dash rupee note.
Right again. 50 is valid.
What did Lencho say the hail left nothing of?
Nice selection. Corn is correct. Peso is the currency of several Dash countries. You got it. Latin American fits.
What natural disaster destroys Lencho's crops?
Excellent. A hailstorm is well reasoned.
What did Lencho fear they would go hungry for?
Clear logic. A year is sound.
Name the writer of the chapter A Letter to God.
Strong choice. G.L. Fuentes is right.
What did Lencho do after he counted the money?
Smart pick. He wrote another letter is correct.
What was Lencho's wife doing before the storm?
Right choice. Cooking is best.
A plague of locusts does a great dash to crops.
Correct damage is spot on. Lencho's field needed dash for a good harvest. On track. Rain is correct.
How many pesos did the postman send to Lencho?
70 is the answer.
What was the only hope of the Lencho's family?
Exactly. Help from God makes sense.
What is meant by Lencho was an ox of a man?
Excellent choice. He was hardworking is right.
Who collects money as a charity for the farmer?
Well reasoned. Postmaster is correct.
How did he feel when he is counting the money?
Good thinking. Angry is right.
One whose house was on the crest of a low hill.
Well done. Lencho is right.
The rain was expected from the dash direction.
Well picked. Northeast is correct.
The post office employees stole Lencho's money.
Nicely done. False is solid.
How many houses are there in the entire valley?
Great job. One is accurate.
In para 1, the word corrective means dash.
Nice work. Remedial fits perfectly.
What was the weather like before the hailstorm?
Perfect. Fresh and sweet is the one. Lencho compared the quantum of damage with dash. Good job. Attack by locusts works well.
What does the story suggest about human nature?
You chose people have hope. Correct.
How much money did Lencho find in the envelope?
Right choice. 70 pesos is best.
All the corns of Lencho were totally destroyed.
Clear logic. True is sound.
The field looked as if it were covered with dash.
Strong choice. Salt is right.
What did Lencho hope for throughout the morning?
Excellent choice. A downpour is right.
Lencho compared the damage causing by hails with.
Bravo. Plague of locusts is the answer.
This is the man dash. Daughter married my cousin.
Good thinking. Whose is right?
What did Lencho's field need for a good harvest? Nice work. Rain fits perfectly. A plague of dash would have left more than this. Correct. Locusts is spot on. Who did the farmer suspect have taken his money? You chose post office employees. Correct. The postmaster wished he had the dash of Lencho. Well reasoned. Faith is correct. Lencho wrote a letter to God in whom he had dash. Great job. Immense faith is accurate. How does Lencho have such a strong belief in God? Right again. He had been taught is valid. What did Lencho compare the large raindrops with? Nice selection. New coins is correct. The only thing the village people wanted was dash. Smart pick. A downpour is correct. The location of Lencho's house can be described as... Great thinking. Solitary is right. Lencho's manner of posting the letters showed that. Well picked. He was simple is correct. How much pesos did postmaster arranged for Lencho? Exactly. Only 70 makes sense. Lencho went up to window to ask for dash and dash. Excellent. Paper and ink is well reasoned. For Lencho there was a single hope, help from dash. Sharp thinking. God is right. The house was situated on the dash of a low hill. Good job. Top works well. Lencho's house was located at the top of the hill. You're right. True is correct. What does the postmaster think of Lencho's faith? Valid point. It is admirable is true. What does the postmaster do with Lencho's letter? Well done. Sends it to God is right. How much money was the postmaster able to arrange? Nicely done. 70 pesos is solid. When did Lencho receive the reply letter from God? Solid response. On a Sunday is valid. Where did Lencho expect the downpour to come from? Smart move. Northeast is accurate answer. Who is the author of the lesson? A letter to God. Perfect. Gil Fuentes is the one. Simple present tense is she dash English every week. On track. Teaches is correct. How did he feel when he counted the money? Absti. Correct response. Angry is accurate. What did Lencho's wife say when he predicted rain? You got it. She agreed fits. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? You got it. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook fits.